You're about to meet couples who said no to marriage as we know it and yes to so-called relationship gurus who believe they could pick anybody's perfect partner. A controversial experiment to be sure, but you may be surprised at some of the results. What happens after you meet your future spouse for the very first time at the altar? Here's ABC's Lindsay Janis.
Cheers. Yes. Okay, just relax.
3 beautiful brides getting ready to walk down the aisle.
I'm scared.
And into the arms of their waiting grooms.
Let's do this.
Everything is perfect. The dresses, the flowers, the champagne. But there's just one catch.
Like thinking I just made the worst decision of my life.
They're about to marry someone they've never met.
Courtney Hendricks, meet Jason Carrion.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
The brides and grooms, total strangers.
Do you, Monet Bell, take Vaughn Copeland to be your husband?
And their first words to each other?
I do.
I do. I do.
I do.
I do.
Yes.
These 6 brave souls agreed to this extreme social experiment last March for the reality show Married at First Sight, allowing 4 self-proclaimed relationship experts to find their perfect match. After 5 weeks, the couples have a choice to get a divorce or stay together.
I want to stay married.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you. We've decided to get a divorce.
For the 2 couples who stayed married, the cameras never stopped rolling. Now, a new spin-off show showcases their first year of marriage. Back on their big day, 32-year-old Doug Henner and 28-year-old Jamie Otis weren't seeing eye to eye.
Couldn't have been happier seeing someone that was just absolutely gorgeous.
This is the worst feeling. And I just happen to be not attracted to the guy. I feel so bad.
And the days after that were no honeymoon.
We were married like 2 weeks and he lied to me about something really, really silly. He used to smoke and then he had a cigarette.
A small marital spat that highlighted deep trust issues.
I don't know, for me, I was like 2 weeks in, you're lying about that. What are you gonna lie about a year later?
Lucky for them, there was help on hand.
You learn how to argue and how to talk when you're upset, and how someone will receive, what you're saying and how you say it. We're very lucky that we have a chance to speak to the experts.
As well as game tape to review.
We also have a chance to reflect back and see how we were in these moments.
The 2 decided to tough it out, even moving to a new home, hoping they'd fall in love.
It's gotta be hard to hear, I'm not in love with you. And he's like, have you ever been in love with someone in a month? Like give it time.
Sorry, lady. It's mommy and daddy time.
Unlike Jamie and Doug's rocky start, Courtney and Jason felt an instant connection.
We played a lot of 20 questions. We stayed up a lot, talking, and didn't sleep a lot, and that's really how we got to know each other.
Didn't sleep because you were talking.
Well, sometimes.
Well, I'm just gonna go drink my coffee.
But married life soon became very real for the aspiring makeup artist and her firefighter husband.
We have been under so much stress.
We're trying to get settled into our apartment. Jason's in the academy.
I can only handle this for so long. Crap's everywhere.
Things reached boiling point when Courtney lost her job.
We're super awkward right now. This is really uncomfortable. We're sitting here in silence and I don't know what's wrong.
It's like this, the tornado that just happened. The whole job thing.
They called in the experts.
I think, honestly, the honeymoon stage is gone at this point.
Courtney and Jason are at the brink. That they both lost a lot of the connection that they had, and in order to reconnect, they have to keep romancing and wooing and keeping their relationship hot, because if they can't find quality time, their marriage won't survive.
Did your mom decorate that?
Yeah, my mom was like a master.
Ultimately, it was a family tragedy that brought this couple together.
My mom had lung cancer, and she passed away. I kind of wish, I really would have, got to know her. If it wasn't for Courtney, I don't know. She supported me. Where there's dark, there's light. And, Courtney's my light, and she shined on me through this whole thing.
Like,
For Jamie and Doug, love did eventually blossom.
I love it.
When did you fall in love? Can you pinpoint it?
It was honestly, it was a long transition. For me personally, it takes time. Like I think it was a build-up for me. Like there was a lot of small experiences where I just learned that I could trust him, and I knew that he would show me he respected me. I mean, simple fact that he waited to have sex with me, until I felt like I was ready.
They waited 2 whole months.
Thank God she worked nights, so I had nights alone.
The marriage is going so well that Jamie may be getting carried away.
Yeah.
Making the money so we can have a baby.
Yeah. You're really into this whole baby thing, huh?
You're not?
I mean, eventually. Maybe it's because I do feel pressured.
For now, Doug just wants to spend time with his new wife.
We both want kids. I would rather have that strong foundation first before we introduce, a baby into the mix.
Both couples now say they can't imagine life without each other.
How do you explain this? Do the experts just get it right?
Well, at first I said this is ridiculous. I don't believe these guys. They're going to fix me with my perfect match. But, I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
There's a difference between what you need and what you want also. And sometimes maybe we didn't know what we needed.
Turns out what they needed was patience and invaluable guidance from the show's relationship experts, something maybe we could all use.
Well, I had no idea that I needed to grow up until I literally watched Dr. Logan say it on TV, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, I saw a change in myself.
But you see yourselves being married for decades to come.
Honestly, can't see a future without her.
Ditto. The experiment is to be continued.
No, I'm in it for the long run.
You better be.
For Nightline, I'm Lindsay Janis in New York.
Married at First Sight airs Tuesday nights on FYI Network, which is partly owned by Disney ABC.